Well, there is a new face walking the galleries of the Columbus Museum of Art. Brooke Minto is the museum's new executive director and CEO. She has experience leading museums around the world and says there's simply something special about Columbus. NBC4's Sierra Johnson joins us now. Sierra, she told you she has some big plans for the city's premier art destination.
That's exactly right. Brooke Minto is making history as the first woman of color to lead the institution. She tells me she wants to make sure those visiting the Columbus Museum of Art can see themselves in the programming. Her goal is to make sure our museum is welcoming for all.
You know, art's always been a part of my life. I grew up in a family that very much loved and appreciated art and artists.
And the love of art in all forms and types is evident, from abstract expressionism to contemporary pop art. Brooke Minto is a lifelong lover of the arts.
I decided at some point early in my, college education that that's something I wanted to pursue formally and find ways in which I could create a career out of this thing that I just love to do very intuitively.
That passion has taken her around the nation and even overseas. The East Coast native has served in the arts education space in Florida as a managing director for museums in the nation's capital and the Big Apple, even directing advancement at a gallery in Cape Town, South Africa.
So I think it's a consistent thread with some of the others is that it's very much in transition.
And her journey has now led her to Central Ohio.
I think that we are poised for growth. I've heard lots of data and statistics since I've moved here that we are one of the largest growing cities, not only in the U.S., but certainly in the Midwest.
She's making history in the role. She is the first woman of color to lead the Columbus Museum of Art, its 155-person staff, and a $13 million budget.
A museum is run by so many people. We're thinking about how we grow the collection, how we decide on special rotating exhibitions, what is the programming complement that reaches all audiences, K through 12 students, families, senior citizens.
She says ensuring all of those communities see themselves reflected in the diverse offerings of the institution is a task she admits has been difficult to accomplish in years past.
I've seen the field change, and it's incredibly motivating. It's why I've stayed in the field. It's taken time, but I certainly feel as though the future is bright, and we are thinking about all kinds of histories in the museum, specifically here at CMA, but across the field.
She says she is hopeful to continue the mission of the museum while opening new doors, curating new collaborations, and ensuring she is building the next diverse generation of artists and art consumers.
And we want to make sure that, newcomers as well as Columbites who've been here for decades and for generations alike feel comfortable in the museum.
And when asked what she wants her legacy at the Columbus Museum of Art to be, she says she wants it to be that she told the story of the collection, its strength and its depth, while ensuring guests can see themselves in the pieces.